Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xcentauri here and welcome back to another video. Now I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always, and in this video guys, we're going to be reviewing and looking at the new E190 update which has just come to Infinite Flight. Now before I start anything, if you are new here, please do make sure you like and subscribe because all of the support means everything and we're growing like crazy and it's very hectic at the moment. So guys, let me just get this right with you. I have literally just got back and finished a very long day at university. Lots of studying. I've literally spent the whole day studying. I'm knackered. And I get back to see that the E190 update has been released. And to me, it was a complete shock. But let's just have a look at the aircraft like we are right now. And apparently 27 liveries have been released with this. So we're going to just see what kind of liveries we've got. So we've got Aerolíneas Argentinas, Air Mexico, Air France Hop, Amazonas, Airlink. Is that like City Airlink? Are they linked? Can someone let me know? We've got Azul, BA Cityfly. That's a cool livery, that one. Breeze, Bulgaria Air again. I don't think we've ever had a Bulgaria Airlines in Infinite Flights. That's quite cool. China Southern. That's a cool livery. Conviasa. Yeah, I definitely said that wrong. Copa Airlines, Finnair. That's a cool livery there. We've got the typical generic GX Airlines. Helvetic Airways, J Air, JetBlue. Now this one, the JetBlue blueprint looks like a really cool livery. So we might get that out. We've got the KLM City Hopper, Lufthansa Regional, Qantas Link, TAP Express, Tangent Airlines, and TUI Fly Belgium. I think that's cool, the TUI livery there. But I feel like it's kind of rude if we don't use the special livery here, if I can find the JetBlue blueprint. So I think that's something like we've definitely got to use that before when we review this aircraft. And my iPad is being a bit laggy, unfortunately. Now, I do believe we do also have a new airport that is in 3D. If we head over to New York, hopefully this... Well, I know for a fact Cord is, which is new as well. So I'm just seeing... No, Newark is not new, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll be using Cord, which... Is that out? No, that's not 3D either. Okay. Well, I was expecting one of these two airports to be new in 3D. Turns out they are not, and we've been absolutely scammed here. But there are also some other new liveries as well from what I had a look at as well. So we got a few new other liveries here on Infinite Flight, and I believe some of them were on the Airbuses. So we're going to start on the A320 where we got ITA. Now these are community voted liveries, which you guys, the community of Infinite Flight, have voted for. So we got that. That's a really cool livery, to be fair. That is a pretty cool livery there on the A320. We've got our agent finally at last. The I believe they're the Greek airline. They're one of the Greek airlines. So I do. Maybe I prefer their new livery. It looks a bit nicer than the older livery. But that's pretty cool. And on the A319, we got Volo T. I think it's a Volatia or something, but Volo T sounds kind of funny. That's a pretty cool livery as well to have that. So is that... Well, no, there's another Airbus A350 livery as well. We got the China Southern. Where are you? China. Well, this is new. This isn't new. When did this livery get added? Well, it looks like a new livery. We got the China Southern Airlines. So we got, here we go. That is a new livery on the A350 as well. We also got 737-800 livery, which is called Rex Airlines. No dinosaur in there. I'm kind of disappointed in that. And then we also got a 787-9. We've got Korean Airlines. Finally, that's quite nice to see. Another Korean Air that we added to the collection. So that's quite a nice little aircraft to be added there. So these are all of the new aircraft, and we're going to head back over to the lovely E190. Obviously, we're going to hop back in our blueprint livery. And what we're going to do is see how this thing loads. And it looks like Stansted is now in 3D. So I think that might be new. Probably not. I'm probably just, waffling. But yeah, it looks like Stansted might be new. Maybe not. Probably isn't. I'm probably wrong, guys. I'm almost definitely wrong. But let's load in. So I'm really hoping some big cool stuff here with the new rework. Potentially, we're going to be very happy and very excited. But otherwise, there's no worries. Now, I'm expecting it to be similar to the E175, which is why the update came out so quick. Because we have the E175, all they had to do was make a few minor adjustments to the current E175. So it's taking ages to load. It looks like the loading screen hasn't changed. Now with updates, we usually get a brand new loading screen. It turns out, for some reason, they've just not really given us one, which is a bit disappointing. But you know, we can't complain. We can't complain too much. Is it ever going to load? What is Infinite Flight playing at? Oh, here we go. Finally, we've loaded. We're loaded. We're in the sim. I'm going to just make sure the audio in game is definitely off. Okay, right. Let's look at the outside first. Okay. Now, they've done a really good job with the livery here. And Stansted, if that's new. So, let's just look on the exterior of these aircraft. They look good. The engines, when they're running, yeah, they look alright. They're pretty much the same engines from the E190, I'm going to be honest with you. And it looks like they've done a pretty good job with the livery, okay. So now we're in through mode. We're going to head in through the rear of the aircraft, I feel. Let's just see what it's all about. Now, look at that. Now, that is a pretty good cabin. It's pretty much the same as the interior on the E175. It looks like maybe the seats look a little bit different. They might be different to the seats on the E175. But they all look very different. And if I remember correctly, in systems, there should be a cockpit open. There we go. So we can open that cockpit door. And here we are. The live cockpit. That was a really quick. We weren't meant to walk in that fast, but we did. And yeah, I mean, in reality, it looks pretty much the same as the cockpit on of the E175, to be honest. So it's not really anything special or different. We didn't expect anything different. Like in theory, it should all be the same. I think the view, actually, the way the cockpit's viewed is a bit better. Let's see how easily we can land this thing. So we're going to come in on runway 22 at Stansted, which is a bit of a pain to land at. I find sometimes it's not my favourite place to bring an aircraft, but we're gonna figure it out. There we go, coming in. There we go. Oh, we're float. Oh, wow. You know what? That was a that wasn't a bad landing, you know, for me there. I'm kind of happy with that. That was a very, very good landing, actually. I think I deserve a round of applause for myself there, so I'll probably give myself one later. Because, yeah. So let's, oh, is that a wind? I thought that was a wind thing there, showing us the direction of the wind. I don't know if they actually work in Infinite Flight. I got a feeling they don't. But let's just see what the landing here looks like of the aircraft. Hopefully it's good. Fingers crossed. You never know, guys. Potentially. So hopefully the replay is not going to take a year to load like the previous bit. But yeah, so we're just going to wait here very lonely for the replay. Now, one thing I did notice with the with this E190 is it is, like I said, very, very similar to E175, which doesn't mean we'll get an E170 and an E195 update soon. It'd be nice to, but I don't think we will get them very soon. Right, so here we are coming in. I definitely floated quite a bit of this aircraft, but you know, first time and that. And you know what? I'm going to go out and say that was a smooth landing. Not a butter. We weren't in the landing zone, but that was a very smooth landing. We're going to have another look at that. Ooh. That was a good landing. Come on, we can't critique that too much. I'm very impressed with that. I wish I tried to stay on centre line now, because that would have been a great landing overall on the E175. So I'll probably release that later, actually. You guys will probably see that released on YouTube a little bit later after this video, hopefully, because you know, I'm going to have to rush this out and I'm knackered as it is. So that was a very good landing. So all in all, guys, I think this aircraft is amazing. It's a very good aircraft. Again, another great update here from Infinite Flight. Great way to end off the year. I mean, I did literally just do my Infinite Flight year review about 3 days ago. Well, not even. I did it on the 7th and it's the 8th. I released that yesterday, and then they released this today, so it's a kind of funny, you know. But yeah, interesting. Good little early Christmas gift, and hopefully the A380 is next. So if you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Good night.